Today I'm going to show you how to quickly convert rows into columns in Excel and vice versa. This comes really in handy in QuickBase when you're manipulating your data, preparing to do an import. I'm going to kind of show you an example of how I have some data set up right now and how when you try to import it into QuickBase it doesn't quite give us the result we're looking for, and then I'm going to show you how you can quickly correct that in Excel. It's a really quick little trick, and wish I had known about this years ago, so hopefully it'll be helpful to you. So you'll see here in some sample data that I have kind of two rows, and the way I have this set up right now, I'm showing the months going across and then the days corresponding to each month going down each column here. Now in QuickBase, typically when you do an import, a column is what you would use to specify a field in QuickBase. So if we were to read this into QuickBase, QuickBase would say, okay, I have a column that I want to call month, and there's a value called days, and then I have a column called January, February, March, and then a value for days of 31, 20, 31, and so on. So I'll show you what that looks like here if we just kind of try to copy this in as it stands. So I'm in an import for a new QuickBase application. So you'll see what QuickBase tries to do here is it creates the text field for month and then numeric values for all these different fields here. Sometimes these don't map properly, but the point here you can see is that it's trying to create a bunch of fields, where in reality the way we're reading this data is we actually just want to say, okay, there's a field called months and there's a field called days. So you can see there is an option here to flip the chart's orientation, but still it's trying to create a bunch of different fields here. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that out. Now you'll see here what I can actually do, and I'm going to just pull this out a little bit so you can see. I can Command C. I'm on a Mac, but basically what I'm just doing, I'm copying all these. And if I come over here to another field, and right click, there's an option for paste special, and I can do what's called transposing. And if I transpose this, it actually changes this out into the format that we would want it to be for QuickBase. So you can see now we would get two fields, month and day. Each of these would be a record, so we would have a record for January where it has 31 days. We'd have a record for February where it has 28 days, and so on. So this is more of the format that we're used to seeing when we're doing an import into QuickBase and what would actually work. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this now so you can see the difference. So now we get a nice clean field for a month and a numeric days. And if we create this, you can see that we now get the records. Each one has a month and the number of days within the month. So again, this is just kind of a really quick and easy way to kind of transpose your data. So if you get a large data set and you realize you need to kind of bring this into QuickBase and notice that everything's flip-flopped, this is a way to quickly correct that in Excel. So I hope this helps.